Once Upon a Christmas, written by Denise Devine. Copyright 2018 by Denise Meinstad. Narrated by Lorana Hoops. Audio copyright 2020. Chapter 1, October 14th. Ashton Wyatt stepped through the front door of the Ramblin Rose Tavern and flipped on the lights, grimacing at the sticky cobwebs covering her fingers. She wiped her hand on her jeans as she stared in dismay at what used to be West Loon Bay's most popular honky-tonk. In its heyday, locals and tourists had crammed into the town's oldest saloon every night to drink chilled mugs of beer and line dance to ear-splitting country music. Now the place echoed an eerie silence, with no trace of its former glory in the plastic cups, empty long-neck bottles, and discarded pool tab tickets littering the grimy carpeted floor. Faded posters and old neon bar signs hung askew on smoky windowless walls. Battered, mismatched chairs and tables were scattered aimlessly about the gloomy room. A sudden scratchiness crept up the back of her throat, making Ashton violently cough. She covered her face with a tissue while waving away a cloud of dust motes floating through the musty air. "Everything smells like mold, old grease, and stale beer," she said to her sister and dabbed at her nose with the tissue. "My allergies are already kicking up a fuss." She raised her water bottle to her lips and drank, but it didn't help much. "This place is a dump. It would take a miracle to transform it back into the successful business it once was." Ashton's younger sister, Grace, made a slow 360-degree turn. The corners of her mouth curved with an enthusiastic smile as her large brown eyes took in every detail of the room. "No, it wouldn't," she replied cheerfully. "All it needs is a good scrubbing with disinfectant and some paint. I think we should go for it." "Are you crazy?" Ashton sniffled as she looked around, stopping at the pendant lights hanging over the billiard table. They used to be green, but were now covered with a thick layer of grime mixed with dust. Half of them weren't working, and she wondered whether they needed new bulbs or new wiring. It would probably cost a small fortune just to bring the building up to code. Never mind the price.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?